This is Spec Mini Stock live on Slipstream.
What's up, everybody? It's Matt here for Slipstream TV on the Fuel YouTube channel. Hello, everyone. Tonight, we've got Spec Mini Stock Series with another doubleheader. This first of two races tonight is going to have us visiting Oswego Speedway for 60 laps. As you can see, the guys and girls warming up right now in practice. Sorry, the stream started super late. We had to switch over to a different lobby, and I was having computer issues. Had a lot of crap going on for me today, voice crack. But the second race tonight is going to be 50 laps at Oxford Plains. There'll be a 10 to 15 minute break between races while we get that set up. I'm going to continue to talk tonight over the qualifying here, so just bear with me as I go ahead and run down everything for you. Practice just ended, so we got 4 minutes to get through this spiel. We should be able to get through it fairly quickly. We're just going to go with most exciting here for these for qualifying as I run down all of our information we got here. So, ladies and gentlemen, first things first. This is a beer league with a bunch of friends just trying to have a good time. So we ask you, if you're watching at home, go ahead and grab a cold one of any kind, crack it open, sit back and enjoy some fun racing tonight. But the point standings are as follows. Nate Stewart still at the top of the board with Zach Passon closing the gap a little bit. Only 22 points back after Zach's win last week. Wanzi Lin is sitting in third place, 51 back. And this is where it gets really tight. All within 31 points is 3rd to 10th. 7 drivers. Jared Wakefield is in 4th, sitting basically tied with Wanzi Lin. I think the tiebreaker there is the win that Lin has. Mitchell Welker gained 5 spots after a really strong race last week at Limaland. Only 62 points back. Evan Adams dropped 1 spot after a so-so race last week. Quentin Young gaining 1. Trey Patton down 1 after I don't think Trey raced last week. I can't remember exactly. But Ryan Kish down 3 after also not showing up the last week. And Jared Dixon plus 1. But as you can see, from the 51 points back to 82, we've got 7 people right there. So basically, if you want to finish top 3 in the series this year, it's all up for grabs. So make sure to show up and give us a good shot here. Or give yourself a good shot, I guess I should say. Our power rankings are as follows. Nate Stewart still at the top. Zach Passon still in second. Mitchell Welker skyrocketing up to third after showing up the last couple races and being damn fast. Wanzi Lin still in the top 5, sitting in fourth. Jared Wakefield dropping to fifth. But still, mostly the same, just Mitchell Welker entering the fray here for our my totally not arbitrary power rankings. Looks like pretty much everybody's qualified. We've got 90 seconds left in qualifying, so thank you guys for bearing with me on that. Tried to catch up to where we needed to be. But SMS, we use the IndyCar point system here. We do give bonus points for the top 5. Oh, sorry, that was for last week. Excuse me. Those are for the main events. That is not the case. We do factor in 3 drop races throughout the season, so some spots may fluctuate a little bit bigger than others unexpectedly. If that is the case, that's why. We do also give a Wheel of Fortune bonus point for a driver 6th on back after each race. So that'll happen twice tonight. We'll see if I can see exactly who gets it after race 1 and let you know. An interesting rule here, if somebody wins 2 races in a row, so that person being Zach Passon, so if Zach wins this first race right here, he'll have to start at the back basically until he loses. And the top 4 cars will invert here once we start the race. Top 4 qualifiers. Ladies and gentlemen, your pole sitter for the evening. After the invert. Oh my God, is the overlay not? Oh my God, dude. Why is the overlay underneath this? Why God? Why are you doing this to me? Bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Love this. Something going on with Nate Stewart here. I really hope I don't have to do this entire first race with no overlay. I'm going to be annoyed. Cool. Yep. Fantastic. Like Alt-Tab on it or something and see if we can bring it up. That is so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our pole sitter for the race was going to be Nate Stewart. I'm not sure exactly what's up with Nate going to the back. Oh, I think that was a penalty for last week, so sorry about that. Yeah, there was a penalty there for some incident that happened during the race. So your pole sitter now is going to be Jared Wakefield. Ryan Kish is going to be on the outside pole here. Zach Passon is going to be starting in third. Oh man, it's so screwed up now. It's so screwed up now. Yeah, because oh gosh. All right, well, it hasn't updated. Anyway, all right, well, Jared Wakefield is now your pole sitter, and he is off and away, ladies and gentlemen. We'll try to keep you guys updated on what lap we're on. I really apologize. I love iRacing. I love it. I love when it works perfectly flawless. But Jared Wakefield is away well here, and he is leading currently. Corey Rexford is sitting in second place. Ryan Kish up the track. Gets run up the track by the 0-3 of Corey Rexford. Going to lose a couple spots. Zach Passon trying to make early work of these front few cars to get out in front. He's got a really good opportunity to win this race and gain a ton of points on the championship leader and his main championship rival, Nate Stewart, who at the moment has only picked up one spot. Jared Wakefield leading the first couple laps here. We've now completed the first two, so we are on lap number 3. Yep, gonna have to restart that and hopefully get that straight for the next session. God, that's so frustrating. Zach Passon pretty easily getting around Corey Rexford the first few laps here. Christian Kendall also moving up. Started back, I think, in 6th or so. Has moved up to 4th place so far. Shane Sweeney in 5th. The 60 of Joey Tebbin running in 6th place. Sarah Tessum's Dr. Pepper Can in 7th. Ryan Kish back to 8th place. Has been stuck on the outside, I think. Just had a really rough start to the race. Evan Adams in 9th with Nate Stewart still in 10th at the moment. And Andrew Loganbach rounding our field off. We've only got 10 cars on the track today. Or 11 cars, excuse me. For this round. Jared Wakefield, so far so good for Jared. 7/10 of a second advantage on the 19 of Zach Passon. Got a decent battle right here for 5th place between the 60 of Joey Tebbin and the 6 of Sarah Tessum. Shane Sweeney way up the track there going into turn number 1. It's right on board here with the 70 car. can see a few half a corner up the road, the 19 has started closing the gap on Jared Wakefield, our leader. Nate Stewart just moving up to 9th place now, trying to chase down that 19 to try to mitigate any damage done to his championship lead. But here we are with Zach Passon up at the front of the field, as both Jared Wakefield and Zach Passon is currently driving away from the rest of the field. So if we get a yellow, I'll try to like alt-tab and get this overlay up. But until then, we're going to keep it like this. We're going to go no overlay, super immersive. Lap number 11 for these guys. Jared Wakefield leading every lap so far. Christian Kendall now battling with the 0-3 of Corey Rexford, trying to take that 3rd place away from Corey. Oh, gets a really good run there out of the corner. Down on the inside now. Is he going to have the momentum off the corner? Yes, he is. I think he's going to be able to complete this pass here on the 0-3 of Corey Rexford pretty easily. So far, so good for the 38 of Christian Kendall as well. Nate Stewart now up to 5th place there, that gray number 4, right in the middle of the screen. Zach Passon a little closer now to the back of the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Oh, he's peeking to the inside of Wakefield. Is Passon. Let's see if he's going to lunge here into turn number 1. Not quite yet. Oh, he might. Nope, not this time either. But absolutely hounding that number 72. You can see the 19 trying to run a little bit lower of a line to try to peek that right front underneath the 72 to try to shove him up the track. We're going to come around to finish lap number 16 here. I'm going to try my best to keep you guys updated on the laps. We got 60 laps in this race, so that's 16 laps completed. Oh, a little bit of a shot there to the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Not sure if that was intentional, but maybe Zach Passon saying, all right, Jared, I've given you plenty of time. We know I'm faster. And I want to emphasize we know I'm faster. That's what the 19 is saying right now to Jared Wakefield. Check out Nate Stewart back here, starting to slice his way through the field. So far, so good for the number 4. Been moving up ever so slightly, but at this pace, should have just enough time to get up into the top 3 or at least 4th if we go green the rest of the way. I'm sure here soon Nate will be looking for a yellow to help him out. Back up front, though, the 19 of Zach Passon is back onto the inside of the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Jared giving him quite a wide berth, and I think the 19 of Passon should be able to get the pass done here as we come out of turn 2 and after we come out of turn 2, excuse me. And he is able to do it. On lap number 20, Zach Passon passes the 72 of Jared Wakefield for the lead. Now that Passon is in front, we'll see if he starts to drive away. Jared Wakefield now running a little bit lower than he was when he was in the lead. But now he's got a rabbit to chase. I don't know about you guys at home, but when I race, I feel like I'm always faster when I'm chasing somebody. Because then once I get in front, I second guess myself, and I don't, it's super stressful to be the leader. So we'll see if Passen's able to hold on here to get 2 wins in a row after winning I think our only dirt race of the season at Limaland 2 weeks ago. Nate Stewart now working his way through the field, making a pass right here on the 60 of Joey Tebbin. Probably going to have enough to get it done here. Oh, give him a little shot up the track. Oh, it's the 60 of, you know what? Sorry, that camera angle totally fooled me. It looked like the 60 was getting a little more sideways than he was. There was a tiny bit of contact there. Oh, and then Tebbin thought about giving the 4 a shot, but thought better of it, I think. Christian Kendall starting to drive away from Corey Rexford, but still a 3-second gap to the leader, Zach Passen ahead. Passen up front, starting to pull away from Wakefield. That 19 car, Zach Passen, wanting this to go green to the end as we're on lap number 26, halfway through lap number 26, coming around to 27 this time by. We are almost halfway. And Nate Stewart is already up to 5th place. The 60 of Joey Tebbin isn't too careful. That 70 of Sarah Tessa might give him a little shot to run him up the track. And then it's on between those three, the 60, the 70, and the 42 of Ryan Kish. Kish had a strong start to the season. Wasn't able to make it out in the last couple races and has fallen in the driver's standings a little bit. But just keep an eye on that green, number 42. Had a really tough start, but once he got down to the inside lane, I don't think he's been passed again. Except for Nate. But Nate's a totally different animal. Yeah, the 19 car starting to pull a gap just ever so slightly over the 72 of Wakefield here. Andrew Lungenbach in the pits. Not sure exactly what happened with Andrew. Keep an eye on it. I'll let you know if Andrew comes back out of the pit lane. But so far, this is the best battle on the track right here. Between the 60, the 70, and the 42. If anything changes up front, I will let you know. But currently, the gap between the 19 of Zach Passen and Jared Wakefield is about 0.6 of a second. And the gap to third from Jared Wakefield is 3.4. So both of those guys starting to drive away from the 38 of Christian Kendall. We are just now over halfway now, starting on lap number 32. Really good racing from these guys. Man, they're so close, but nobody seems to be able to get an advantage here. Oh, just as I say that, Sarah Tessum on the inside of the 60 of Joey Tebbin is going to get the pass. Oh, Joey Tebbin there, going to try to send it to the inside of Sarah Tessum. Let's see if Ryan Kish is able to follow suit. I think he's going to be able to. You know, prior to the... Oh! The 60 and the 70 have some contact there. A little bit of door-to-door action. This is the first time I've ever even seen this track, Oswego Speedway. And it's a nice racy little track. I like it. Oh, really good here from these guys. A little bit of beating and banging, but keeping it fair. You know Sarah's going to be frustrated. Got past the 60. The 60 of Joey Tebbin sent it on her the next lap, and now she's back 2 spots. Still so far so good up at the front for Zach Passen. Currently 6/10 of a second ahead of Jared Wakefield. 4.5 seconds ahead of Christian Kendall in third. So status quo up at the front at the moment. Andrew Longebach looks to be still on pit lane, so he may have parked it. 42 of Ryan Kish now has the advantage on the 60 of Joey Tebben. We'll see if Sarah Tessum is able to do the Olay here and get a free spot, just like Kish did. Oh, just a little loose there. Oh, no, as the 42, Ryan Kish turns over to the nose of the 60. Green flag is still out. Yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. Excuse me. Lap number 38, our first yellow of the day. I think we saw that there between the 42 and the 60 of Joey Tebben. Let's go ahead and rewind a little bit here and see exactly what went down a little bit slower. All right, so we've got the 60 of Joey Tebben. Looks like he's got a little bit of a run, so he takes it here. Oh, just a disagreement there. Yep, no, definitely not on the 60. I would have to say that was probably the 42 of Ryan Kish just trying to come down in front of the 60 to keep him from passing there. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But give me a second here, guys. I'm going to try to troubleshoot this. You guys might see me doing some stuff in the background here, but just ignore it. All right, that didn't help. That didn't fix it. Let's see. Sorry about the live. Oh my God, this is so annoying every time. You don't have a wheel set up. Yeah, I know. Let's just go windowed mode. Fuck. Screw it. Screw it. What am I doing? Ignore. There we go. All right, come on. It's still not even in windowed though. Okay. I'm very confused now. All right, whatever. Yeah, we're live. I'll try to relaunch this now, maybe. Ignore my Space Marine background, 'cause I'm sure you guys have seen it 50 times now. Lights are out on the pace car. I'm going to do my best here to call this while I'm also trying to pull this back up. Zach Passon is going to be your leader. On the restart, Jared Wakefield on his outside. Christian Kendall in third. The 0-3 of Corey Rexford is going to be in fourth. '19 of Zach Passon is away. And it's still not working. So, cool. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. All right, well, we'll hide it. It's really frustrating. We had the exact opposite happen the other week. Oh, good restart there from Nate Stewart, already moving into fourth place. These guys in the top 3 or 4 did not want that yellow. Lap 44 now, so this time around coming to 45, so 16 laps to go this time. I'm going to ride along with Nate Stewart here on this restart for a minute. Nate going to try to make quick work of the 38 of Christian Kendall here. I think he's going to be able to get by him pretty easily. That inside line is very strong, as is the case with most of these older, little tiny short tracks. Yep, for Nate Stewart is around the 38 of Christian Kendall. Corey Rexford not able to capitalize to get underneath the 38 there. Zach Passon starting to drive away. Not going to love that Nate Stewart is already trying to get around the 72 of Jared Wakefield. He was feeling pretty good about it, I'm sure, beforehand with Nate stuck in 4th or 5th, but not going to be able to maximize the points because now Nate Stewart is about to be released to come and try to track down that 19 car. Nate is a little sideways coming into turn 1 there. And the 4 Nate Stewart has been released. Gets a little shove there from the 38 of Christian Kendall while he tries to get around the 72 of Jared Wakefield. As you can see, when you get stuck on the outside, there's not really anywhere to go. Oh, Wakefield with the crossover on Kendall. Oh, Christian just missing the corner there. Awesome. Good job, though, keeping it off the wall. Great race. Man, great racing, though. These cars are awesome. I love these little cars. Oh, something happened with Joey Tebbin. He's back in 9th place at the moment. 13 seconds off of the leader. Shane Sweeney also about 8 seconds off. Sarah Tessum and Ryan Kish battling for 6th. Evan Adams off track, 3 laps down. I wonder if we had a little bit of an incident there between a couple cars that I guess I just did not see. But wow, Zach Passon driving away so far. Complete lap 53 and get on to lap 54. So we got 7 laps to go. Nate Stewart is going to have to fly up the track to try to battle Zach Passon for the win. Our best battle up at the front is going to be right here between the 38 of Christian Kendall and the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Kendall trying to... Oh, and he's able to get underneath the 72 of Wakefield. Awesome job there. Started a little wide on the entry to cut down underneath the 72 and is able to complete the pass there. Nice job. Five laps to go is now going to be 4 laps to go. Lap number 57 of 60. Nate Stewart not been able to drive away from Kendall or Wakefield. We'll see if they're able to get to his back bumper to try to steal 2nd place from him. But man, Zach Passon is on rails, absolutely hauling the mail out front. 2.1 seconds, 2.2 seconds now over Nate Stewart. Nate might be in cruise control, just trying to maintain 2nd place and not overdrive the car and screw up and give up a couple spots, because if Nate gets to the outside here, it's not going to be great. All right, lap number 59, 2 to go this time by. Oh, the 38 of Christian Kendall sliding up the track, trying to get an exit here on the 4 car. White flag is in the air. Oh, sending it there to Nate Stewart, trying to get to that back bumper. This is going to be his last chance. Is he able to get there? I don't think he's going to be able to get there, as Zach Passon is going to come around to claim victory number 2 on the season. Nate Stewart 2nd, Christian Kendall 3rd, Jared Wakefield 4th, Corey Rexford in 5th. Ryan Kish 6th. Sarah Tesselman 7th. Shane Sweeney 8th. Joey Tebben 9th. Oh, is he? Kills the car across the line. Evan Adams in 10th, and Andrew Loganbach is going to finish in 11th. Give me just a second here, guys. I didn't have time to test out my Discord audio before the race tonight, so we're going to be right back, and we will hear from race number 1's winner, 19 car of Zach Passon. Ladies and gentlemen, I have your winner here for race number 1 of the evening. The 19 is Zach Passon. Zach, coming into the last race, no wins, but well, we're two in a row now. So how's it feel? You got 2 wins on the board.
It's nice to finally get things kind of going this season. Had an okay start, to it last week. Was nice to kind of really get some momentum going our way. We've been okay all season, just not quite there enough to really make the moves to end up in victory lane. But yeah, no, 2 good races for us. We'll start in the back for next race, I guess, at Oxford Plains. So just having fun, hanging out.
It looked to be a pretty smooth sailing night once you were able to get around the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Tell me real quick how the car felt around this track, and then go ahead and preview Oxford Plains for me if you could.
It was pretty neutral here. You kind of, especially turn 3, the left rear wants to slip, so it gets kind of loose. You got to manage that. It's really, really easy to overdrive the corners at Oswego, and this thing especially, because you just can't. What if you miss it? You miss it.
Yeah.
So much time you lose. So it's a lot of fun, but you're very much so kind of on a bit of a teeter-totter, just keeping it straight, and that's where the speed is. Oxford Plains, honestly, I have no idea. I would assume it's going to be pretty tight. Oxford Plains is usually tight because you're turning just the whole lap.
Yep.
And this car has some interesting gearing from time to time. So I think you will see the bumper come out a lot here this next race.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, winner of race number 1 and 2 straight. That means Zach will be starting in the back for this next race. But congratulations, sir. And I hopefully you don't get the bumper in race number 2 tonight. But we'll see you here in just a few minutes, man. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. And I guess we'll see how things go at Oxford Plains.
Absolutely. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, race number 1, Zach Passon. Well, I am going to give you the be right back screen, so give me some grace on that. Obviously, we got some technical issues to work through, but in about 10 minutes or so, the second session should be getting underway. And you will see it live right here on the Fuel YouTube channel. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Just under 3 minutes in practice here. As you can see, the overlay is working. Ignore the white bar from the window at the top. But we did it. Oh yes, this is sure to be a race of all time, for sure. This track is literally just a circle. Pretty much. I mean, you drive it like a circle because there's really no straightaway here. To as you can see, maybe like 30 feet of straightaway. Oh. Yeah, we may have lost some people during that first race after having to change the server. Got 14 people in here now this time, so we've gained a few. But ladies and gentlemen, the points are updated. Nate Stewart's still sitting at the top, but Zach Passon is starting to hunt him down. Only 11 points back now, but from third on back is still a slug fight. My brain, I am so today has been a day, guys. Between the technical issues for this, I had my car pretty much break down. The alternator is shot, so that's fantastic. Had to deal with that and had to rush to get my homework done before this tonight. So, anyway, all right. Jared Wakefield in third. Juan Z. Lin in fourth now, dropping one after not showing up the first race. Evan Adams gaining a spot. Ryan Kish up a few spots. Quentin Young, Trey Patton, Corey Rexford +3 after a strong showing last race. And Jared Dixon in 10th. Weird to me how Jared Dixon gained a spot but didn't race in the last race. But that's just me. Weird. And then Mitchell Welker falling all the way out of the top 10 after, of course, I put him in my power rankings at third. So thanks, Mitch. Oh my God. Shane Sweeney flying through the air. This is not good. All right, practice is over. Oh! Everybody dying. Oh, man, the margin on the lap time from first all the way to 14th is only 0.3. So, wow, yeah. I think what Zach said about this track, there's going to be some bumper. Yeah, I think we're going to see some bumper. Let's go on board with Christian Kendall here for his qualifying lap. That's Corey Rexford. That is Christian Kendall. More truth being told from the 19 to Zach Passon as, yeah, the gearing does sound pretty whack. Yeah, pretty much topping out. Christian Kendall was in first, quickly taken over by Nate Stewart. Uh-oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no! Christian Kendall is he's dead. He's dead, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to tell you, we've lost Christian Kendall. It's a sad day. Zach Passon crossing the line. Going to take second place, actually. Christian falling down the list to 6th after dying. Who's still got anybody out here? Oh, Will Roberts up to 3rd. Let's go, Will. After not being able to make it for the first race. There's a calamity everywhere. I don't know what's happening right now. Well, 2 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in qualifying. We'll see if we get advanced quickly or not. But if not, we got 3 minutes. So, hey, how are you guys doing? No, I won't do that. I'm really excited actually for this little track. This will be a good time. Well, let's go ahead and preview next week while we've got a minute or two. All right, so last week we skipped Tsukuba and Myrtle Beach. That has been moved to that October 29th date. Next week, we've got LA Coliseum. LA Coliseum and Belle Isle. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a race. So we've got 56 laps from the LA Coliseum and 10 laps around Belle Isle. We're nearing the end here, guys. We're nearing the end of a really, really fun season. This has been a fantastic season. I just want to say thank you again to Jared Wakefield for having me, and sticking by me, do it through all the technical issues. My PC is not as good as it used to be. We're trying to rectify that. But on that October 29th, you're going to scratch that out. And we're going to have that 15 laps from Tsukuba and 50 laps from Myrtle Beach in 2 weeks' time. And then we will extend the season 1 week for that finale at Langley on November the 5th. 101 laps at Langley. That is going to be a blast. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see these cars at Langley. It's going to be awesome. All right, well, we went ahead. That was perfectly timed. Thank you, Jared. I really appreciate that. Without any communication, Jared advanced it to the race as soon as I was done with that. So, good looking out, buddy. All right, well, the front four have inverted. Zach Passon being one of them, so he's going to have an EOL to start the race, I believe. We'll see. Maybe they won't count it, seeing as though it was a dirt race and it was 2 weeks ago, but I don't think they will do that. So we'll see if Zach Passon goes to the back. But, ladies and gentlemen, until the EOL goes through, we've got Joey Tebbin on the pole with Will Roberts is going to be to his outside. Zach Passon third. Nate Stewart in fourth place. Jackson Robilard's number 98 is going to be fifth. Christian Kendall's 38 is going to be sixth. The 03 of Corey Rexford is going to be seventh. In eighth place, the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Sarah Tessum's number 70 in ninth. 10th place, we got the 30 of Juan Z. Lin with the 11 of Andrew Loganbach. In 11th, the 57 of Andrew Loganbach back there. Jared Dixon in the 43 car going to be starting in 12th. Shane Sweeney 13th in the 22. And Ryan Kish going to round our field off in that number 42 at 14th. Yes, Zach Passon will be pulling off to go to the rear. All right, ladies and gentlemen, though, we got the 60 here of Jake. All right, technical issue after technical issue. You love to see it. All right, Sarah Tessum here, ladies and gentlemen, the number 70. Watch closely here. Racing with the 72 of Jared Wakefield. Oh, Jared just hitting the curb there on the inside of turn 1 and pushes him up into the 70. Oh, no. Oh, comes across the track, just clips the 30. Let's get a little bit better of an angle here so we can see exactly what happened here. You'll see the 72 Jared Wakefield just clip the, oh, yep, just clips the curb there. Sarah takes out the cones, hops the curb, just gets into them a little, oh, not too bad at all, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Could have been much, much worse. But I know she's not going to be happy about being in the back now. Zach Passon only making up a couple spots on that first run. Joey Tebbin still out front. I have a feeling that will not be our first yellow or our only yellow of the night. So this track is looking pretty racy. Lights are off on the pace car, and it's away. Joey Tebbin in the restart zone and goes early. Gets a really good jump on the 4, Nate Stewart. 98 of Jackson Robillard looking to the inside of Stewart. Going to try to take that spot away after clipping the curb there. I think we're going to see that quite a few times tonight. Robillard and Stewart battling for second place. We'll see if Nate is able to hang on the outside here. So far, doing really well. There's Wanzi Lin in the 30 there, a couple rows back, stuck on the outside with a train of cars to his inside. But, like I said, the outside definitely able to... Whoa! Crossover there is going to put the 98 up the track as the 4 of Nate Stewart. I'll be honest, just really misjudged that. Almost right reared the 98. Robillard probably not going to be super happy about that. Especially after I believe it was contact between the two of them that had Nate Stewart with the penalty at the beginning of last race. We're 3 wide, though, in the back of the pack. Will Roberts is plummeting right now, stuck in the middle. Trying to cut down, oh, in front of the 42 of Kish, and that's probably going to cause a yellow. Will up the track. The green flag is still out, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. No yellow. No yellow, guys. Wow. All right, lap 16 of 50, and we are still green. Oh, the 60 of... Oh, that we're still green. We are still green. Oh my God, I can't believe what we just saw there. I'm gonna have to go back and see that. We're still green. Oh yeah, no, the 60 of... Oh, just the same thing that happened to him last race. Just blocks Nate Stewart into the... Oh man, that is rough. 2 guys racing for the lead. We're back live. Joey Tebbin currently in 12th place. Nate Stewart 13th. Not clear there for the 60 of Joey Tebbin. That puts Christian Kendall out front, ladies and gentlemen. In that 38 car. This is exactly what Zach Passon needed, which, if you see here, is already up to 5th place. He could have, if it goes green to the end here, we've got 30 to go this time by. He could make up a lot of ground on the 4 of Nate Stewart. Currently, though, Christian Kendall out front to Jackson Robillard in 2nd place. Let's go on board with that 98. You can see the leader here, Christian Kendall, and the 98 of Jackson Robillard. They have the 2 of Will Roberts firmly in their sights. If they get to him, and I'm not sure how much of a fight Will is going to put up. Ooh, Jackson hitting the curb there, but still able to hold on to it. All over the back bumper of Christian Kendall. Good battle here for third place between the 72 of Wakefield, the 30 of Lynn, and the 19 of Passon. Don't count out the 03 of Rexford in the battle now as well. Zach Passon up to 4th. Jared Wakefield up to 3rd. Lynn losing 2 spots on that pass. Christian Kendall still holding on to the lead, a 0.2 second gap, 0.2 of a second. My brain's fried. Joey Tebben coming back up through the field with Nate Stewart right behind him. We'll have to see if we have any disagreements there between the 60 and the 4. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Jared Wakefield getting passed by the 19 of Zach Passon, who's up to 3rd place. Nineteen of Passon doing a great job so far, just grinding these laps away. We're now crossing the line to lap number 30. 21 laps to go. Nate Stewart right behind the 60 of Tebben here. Like I said, we're gonna keep an eye on this to see if there's any added aggression. Oh, it's the 4 Nate Stewart. I feel like he definitely could have sent the 60 there, opting not to. Tebben still protecting that inside. It's right on board here. Oh, Nate catching the curb on the exit there. Oh, no. Maybe a little bit of an announcer's jinx. Sorry about that, Nate. Trying to ride the curb that time. That sent the 4 Nate Stewart up the track. It's going to take him a couple more laps to try to get back there. Christian Kendall driving away from the 98 of Jackson Robillard. Wants this to stay green. Coming up on the lap car of Will Roberts. We'll see how much of a problem Will will put up, or how much of a fight Will will put up. We're at 16 laps to go here. Lap number 35, coming around to 15 to go this time. Zach Passon trying to get around the 98 of Robillard to try to get into 2nd place. Jared Wakefield right behind him in 3rd, hoping he can so that he can squeak himself into 3rd. Currently, the closest battle right here is for 2nd place. Although we do have the 4 here of Nate Stewart trying again to get around the 60 of Tebben. Looks like he should be able to get it this time. Yeah, he's going to be able to do it. As long as he doesn't clip the curb there. He's going to have the position probably through this next corner, but they are battling side by side. Very respectful from both of them. Great racing guys. Oh, the 19 of Passon getting into the 98, trying to shove him up the track, getting tired of waiting. 72 of Wakefield right behind him, getting an Olay into 3rd, hopefully, for him. But now he's going to be side by side with the 98 of Robillard. We're at 11 laps to go this time. Christian Kendall with a 1.3 second lead over Zach Passon. Oh, good clean racing between these guys up front. Oh, a little bit of the bumper there from Robillard to Wakefield. Oh, some more bumper. I'll tell you, there's two people on this track right now that definitely do not want a yellow. And that's the 38 of Christian Kendall, your leader, and the 19 of Zach Passon. Maybe Zach might want it for the win, but I think I don't know. I don't know if he knows. He probably doesn't know what Nate's got going on. Nate's back in 10th place, but he's standing to gain quite a lot here on your championship leader. Christian Kendall now to the back bumper of the Will Roberts, the lap car. Will still trying to stay on the lead lap, not giving him, definitely not letting him go. Jared Wakefield just getting passed by 1Z Lynn there for 4th place. Corey Rexford right behind them. Sarah Tessum in front of Jared Dixon in 8th with Ryan Kish right behind in 9th. Nate Stewart in 10th. Joey Tebben in 11th. Shane Sweeney 12th. Andrew Loganbach 13th. And Will Roberts 14th. Christian Kendall trying to get around Will here as the sun is setting in Oxford Plains. I have no idea what state or country this is in. Will not fighting it much longer. 4 laps to go this time. 57 of Loganbach out into the grass. This man right here hoping that it stays green, trying to get his first SMS victory on the season. Coming around this time, 2 laps to go. Got 2 lap cars in between him and 2nd place Zach Passon, as well as 1.4 seconds. This time by Christian Kendall going to get the white flag. Final lap here in Oxford Plains. And Christian Kendall is going to come around turns 3 and 4 through the restart zone and capture his first victory on the season. Fantastic job from the 38. Zach Passon bringing it home in 2nd place. Jackson Robillard bringing it home 3rd. 1Z Lynn in 4th. Jared Wakefield 5th. Corey Rexford 6th. Sarah Tessum 7th. Ryan Kish in 8th place. Nate Stewart able to come home in 9th, getting around Jared Dixon just before the end of the race. Joey Tebben 11th. Will Roberts 12th. Shane Sweeney 13th. And Andrew Loganbach and around our field off in 14th. Let's get a view of that 38 car here coming across the line. All right, well, let's see if we've got Christian in the Discord. Oh, we sure do. We sure do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and grab him. Christian, this is Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, congratulations, sir, on win number 1 in your SMS career. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. I didn't think it was going to come tonight, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, before tonight, would you have thought that Oxford Plains would have been your first victory here in this series?
No, I thought I was going to finish last, to be honest.
Well, you definitely did a lot better than last. I know you definitely you were right in the mix, but the 60 and the 4 kind of got together there and just opened it up for you, like parted it like the Red Sea, and that was pretty much all she wrote. tell me about your race.
Well, the first run, I was stuck on the outside, and I thought that I was just gonna be stuck there for the rest of the race. But luckily, that caution came, and then I think it was Corey on the inside missed his shift and opened up a hole on the inside, and I had to slide right in there before that closed. And then yeah, I ended up in third, and then the two in front of me just wiped each other out, which I totally understand because you got to get to the inside here.
Yep.
So the 60 was just covering that inside just so hard, and they just took each other out and handed it to me. So I mean, hey, I'll take them how I can get them.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations. I was gonna say last night in Fuel we were talking about. Hopefully, I would talk to you tonight, and well, we did. You got it done. So congratulations. I will.
We
I will.
manifested.
Yeah, we did. We manifested it. Well, congratulations, man. I'm glad to see you racing out here with us because it is a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. This is a lot of fun. Even if
Yeah.
I'm not winning the race, like it's just
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of fun.
I mean, just me. I'm in the booth and I'm having a great time. So I'm honestly, I'm jealous of you guys every Wednesday. Come out here and beat and bang in these things. But congratulations, man. I'll throw you back in the Discord so you can chat with everybody. But have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. My good buddy Christian Kendall getting the win here tonight in race number 2. Ooh, that is going to be a big points night for the 19 of Zach Passon as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, next week, let's go ahead and take a look like we were doing earlier. Let's see. I think we've got LA Coliseum. We got LA Coliseum for 56 laps, followed by 10 laps at Belle Isle, so that should be a blast. We're going to go really small left-hand corner turns, and then we're going to do really big right and left-hand turns. I'm not sure exactly which layout that Belle Isle will be, but we're going to go down under to Australia to wrap up next week, and then we will head to Tsukuba again. They were at Tsukuba earlier this summer. We're going to get 15 laps at Tsukuba and then 50 laps at Myrtle Beach the following week. And then to wrap up the season, it's going to be on November 5th. Langley, 101 laps, baby. So stay tuned for that. We will see you guys right here on the Fuel YouTube channel. This has been Matt from Slipstream TV, and we will see you guys next week. Peace out.